counting down the top 3 most valuable US 1-cent coins in fine condition. That's right, even if they're a bit worn, these pennies could still be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Let's get started. First up, the United States 1-cent coin from 1964, especially those in fine condition. This coin, often underestimated due to its age and denomination, is proving to be a surprise performer in today's collector market, with increasing global interest, especially in vintage US coinage. The 1964 penny is making a strong statement at auctions and private sales, with some fetching impressive dollar values. If you've got a 1964 penny sitting in a drawer, you might be holding on to more than just a piece of copper. It could be a hidden asset with rising market appeal. The 1964 Lincoln cent holds a special place in U.S. currency history. Introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth, the Lincoln cent became one of the most iconic coins in American circulation. By 1964, the coin had already seen over 5 decades of use, with the obverse featuring Victor David Brenner's classic portrait of Lincoln, a design that remains beloved by collectors. What makes the 1964 issue notable is its place at the peak of penny production. Before major changes were introduced in later years, it was one of the last to be made entirely of 95% copper and 5% zinc. Before rising metal prices and mint adjustments began to change the coin's composition, that alone makes the 1964 version highly collectible among those who seek the original heavy metal feel of pre-1982 pennies. It's a coin that bridges eras, and because of that, it has become a cornerstone of many U.S. coin collections. The 1964 1-cent coin is a visual and historical gem. The obverse showcases President Lincoln's bust, facing right, with the inscriptions "In God We Trust" above, "Liberty" to the left, and the year 1964 stamped on the right. The reverse features the iconic Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Casparo, with United States of America and E Pluribus Unum proudly inscribed above, and 1 cent boldly at the bottom. When found in fine condition, the coin retains sharp edges, visible details in Lincoln's hair and jacket, and enough clarity in the memorial lines to be truly collectible. The rich, deep color of copper adds to its character, and for many collectors, a 1964 cent in this state is not just a coin, but a living piece of American heritage. Even better, small variations such as mint marks from Philadelphia and Denver add extra flavor to its collectability. While the 1964 cent had a high mintage, coins that survive in fine or better condition are becoming increasingly scarce. Everyday use, poor storage, and exposure to moisture have worn down countless pennies from that era, making clean, well-preserved examples a real prize. What makes the 1964 penny in fine condition especially valuable is how it meets the sweet spot between age, quality, and historical significance. Collectors are constantly searching for well-kept coins from this transitional period in American minting, and the 1964 penny, with its pure copper content and timeless design, fits that demand perfectly. Many enthusiasts are now assembling full-year sets of Lincoln cents, and the 1964 edition is one of the most critical to secure in fine or higher grades. With more buyers than sellers, the demand continues to push prices upward, especially for coins that show minimal wear and strong detail. Let's talk numbers, and you might be surprised. The 1964 United States 1 cent coin in fine condition is currently achieving anywhere from $1,400,000 in collector circles, depending on visual appeal, clarity, and whether it features a Denver D mint mark. Coins in extra fine or uncirculated condition can command even higher prices, especially if professionally graded. In recent auctions, certified examples have seen bids climb well beyond initial estimates, showing that the market is not only active but heating up. Many collectors consider this coin an affordable gateway into valuable U.S. coins, and thanks to growing awareness, its value continues to increase steadily. It's not just the age or metal content that drives this coin's worth, it's the historical weight and cultural significance it carries. If you're lucky enough to own a 1964 Lincoln penny, take a close look at its condition. You'll want to see full design detail with minimal wear, especially on Lincoln's face and the Lincoln Memorial. Store it safely using a coin holder or airtight capsule to prevent further oxidation or scratches. For those who don't have one yet, start hunting in your change jars, coin rolls, or check out reputable online auctions and coin shops. Focus on specimens with rich, red-brown tones and strong surface texture. Those often yield the best value. Getting the coin professionally graded can also significantly boost its market appeal, especially if it earns a high score. And remember, this is a coin that continues to gain momentum, so now is the time to buy, hold, or trade while demand remains on the rise. To wrap it all up, the 1964 United States 1 cent coin in fine condition is far more than a simple penny. It's a slice of American history, a gateway to a booming collector's market, and a smart addition to any numismatic portfolio. It's all copper composition, timeless design, and increasing scarcity in well-preserved states make it an absolute must-have for coin enthusiasts across the globe. Strong prices in the dollar market and rising interest from new and experienced collectors alike. This coin represents both beauty and investment potential. If you've got one, treasure it. If you don't, now is the perfect time to find one and add it to your collection. Next up, the United States 1 cent from the year 2013. Even in dull condition, at first glance, it may seem like just another modern penny. But in the world of coin collectors and auction enthusiasts, the 2013 cent has begun to gain significant traction. With its unique design, growing scarcity in fine examples, and historical relevance, this coin is quickly climbing the ladder of desirability and showing impressive value in today's dollar-based collector market. The story of the 2013 1 cent coin is rooted in the evolution of modern American coinage. This penny is part of the Lincoln Shield cent series, which began in 2010 and replaced the long-running Lincoln Memorial reverse. The change symbolized national unity and strength, with the shield design chosen to represent Lincoln's preservation of the Union. The obverse still carries the timeless image of President Abraham Lincoln, a tribute that has been featured on the cent since 1909, marking over a century of tradition. The 2013 issue continued that proud legacy, becoming one of the coins that linked modern America to its deep historical roots. Despite being a relatively recent release, it already holds a respected place in the broader history of U.S. coinage. The 2013 penny stand out even in dull circulated condition is its modern yet classic design. The obverse offers a sharp and honorable portrait of Lincoln, while the reverse showcases the powerful Union shield with a bold banner reading 1 cent across it. Even when the luster has faded, the integrity of the design remains strong, and the dull finish often enhances the details of the engraving, giving the coin a dignified and vintage character. Collectors often appreciate these coins not for how shiny they are, but for how well they've preserved the artistry of the U.S. Mint. 3 years of honest circulation. The 2013 penny in dull but intact condition is quietly becoming a collector's gem. Although millions were minted, finding one that shows natural wear without heavy damage or corrosion is becoming increasingly desirable. Collectors look for coins that have aged naturally, showing a gentle dull tone that brings out the depth in the design. Especially popular among beginners and modern collection builders, these coins have started to appear more frequently in auction markets, where condition, originality, and your specific appeal combine to create real demand. 2013 dull Lincoln cent can bring in anywhere from $3,800,000 or more, depending on the quality of detail, preservation, and any unique characteristics such as minor minting errors, double dies, or off-center strikes. Coins with strong details in the shield and Lincoln's facial features often receive higher bids from collectors who prefer quality in circulated examples. Online auctions and private sales show a growing appetite for well-kept 2013 cents, especially as collectors aim to complete date sets from the 2010s with clean, attractive coins. The steady rise in interest is a clear signal that the market values these coins more than most casual observers realize. The dull 2013 penny you found is worth keeping. Here are a few tips. First, avoid cleaning or altering the coin in any way. Natural dullness from circulation is often more valuable than artificial shine. Store your coin in a protective sleeve or folder to prevent further wear. Try to preserve coins with strong, legible design elements, especially those with crisp shield lines and clear lettering. And if you come across any that seem unusual in shape, strike, or finish, consider getting them evaluated by a professional, as modern mint errors can be quite valuable. The 2013 United States 1 cent coin in dull condition is proving itself to be much more than just pocket change. With its meaningful design, historical roots, and growing collector demand, this coin is rapidly becoming a highlight in modern numismatics. Its value in today's dollar market is steadily rising, fueled by a blend of history, artistry, and scarcity in top-quality circulated condition. So don't overlook that ordinary-looking penny. It could be a small coin with big potential. Next up, the United States 1-cent coin from 1964. Even in dull condition, this unassuming penny is drawing attention for its historical value, collectible appeal, and growing worth in today's dollar-based market. If you have one of these tucked away in a drawer or coin jar, you might be holding onto something that's not just old but truly valuable. The 1964 1-cent coin belongs to the iconic Lincoln cent series, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. By 1964, the Lincoln cent had already become a beloved symbol of American history and pride. That year is also significant because it marked one of the final periods when pennies were minted from 95% pure copper, before the U.S. Mint began transitioning to cheaper metal alloys in the following decades. As a result, the 1964 penny represents the end of an era in traditional coin production. It is a physical piece of American heritage that reflects the values, craftsmanship, and historical awareness of the time. The 1964 penny standout, even in dull condition, is its enduring design and rich copper tone. The obverse features a strong, dignified portrait of President Lincoln, a symbol of leadership and legacy, while the reverse showcases the Lincoln Memorial, adding an element of architectural beauty and national pride. Even as the luster fades, the design remains deeply appreciated by collectors who see dullness not as a flaw, but as a badge of age and authenticity. The natural toning that comes with years of circulation often adds character to the coin, making each piece unique and even more desirable to collectors who admire originality over artificial shine. The 1964 penny is experiencing a surge in demand. While millions were minted, the number of coins that survive today in well-preserved, dull but complete condition is steadily shrinking. Many have been melted down, lost, or corroded. This scarcity, combined with the historical appeal and copper content, makes these coins increasingly popular in the auction market. Collectors are constantly seeking out examples that showcase full detail and consistent, where a sign that the coin has lived through time, yet retained its essential form. This rising demand has turned what was once a common coin into a sought-after, collectible with real monetary value. The 1964 penny is currently commanding impressive prices on online marketplaces and in-person coin auctions. Even in dull condition, collectors are willing to pay anywhere from $900,000 or more, depending on the visual appeal, toning, and presence of any unique characteristics like mint errors or die variations. Especially when sold in lots or as part of complete Lincoln cent year sets, these coins can fetch even higher prices. The copper content alone adds a baseline value, but it's the historical and collectible qualities that truly drive up the worth in today's market. 1964 pennies. A few simple strategies can go a long way. First, always keep your coins in their natural state, never clean or polish them, as doing so can reduce their value. Look for coins with solid details, even wear, and no major damage. Store them in protective coin holders or albums to prevent further oxidation, and consider getting particularly attractive or unique specimens professionally graded. Joining collector forums or attending coin shows can also help you stay informed about market trends and potential selling opportunities. The 1964 United States 1-cent coin in dull condition is far more than just spare change. It's a piece of American history, a collectible asset, and a rising star in the auction world. With strong copper composition, iconic design, and growing rarity, this coin continues to impress collectors and investors alike. Whether you're just starting your numismatic journey or adding to an established collection, the 1964 penny is a must-have. Its value is not only measured in dollars, but in the story it tells, a story of legacy, endurance, and lasting worth. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos about rare coins and hidden treasures you might already own.